So, after over 9 months, Virgil van Dijk made his long-awaited Liverpool comeback after knee surgery. It was a rusty return for the Dutchman and Joe Gomez as well, but their cameos gave Jurgen Klopp hope for the new season. Ray, it has been a long time, hasn't it?
Oh, absolutely,
Amazing.
yeah.
That was Pickford, wasn't it? It was Jordan at him.
Yeah, shame. I mean, it's a terrible injury, and it's quite a common thing there, isn't it, when you do your cruise ship and stuff like that. But it's a situation where he's probably worked really hard, and it's great for Liverpool fans and everybody involved to see him back. He's such an influence, isn't he, on the back four. Every single player around him has improved. Look at Robertson. I know he didn't play last season for many games, but Robertson's certainly improved alongside him. And
surprised
Trent
Liverpool,
Alexander-Arnold.
We've got them all coming back, but he's surprised Henderson back as well, Gomez. Trent will be okay. Are you surprised they've not gone in and bought a couple of big names?
There's still time. I think the forward line, Jota, he was injured as well for parts of the season. I think he's going to improve again. Wijnaldum's gone out, so maybe that's the position they might look at is attacking. And we mentioned it before, Ramsey. He may be part of the if you can buy him for, say, what I think he's about 8 million. They're rumoured to maybe bidding for him, which is a bargain for someone like his quality.
Do you take any? Can you believe the stories that perhaps Arsenal could go for Maddison?
The problem is the price tag. I think Leicester want the top money for him. And would he want to leave Leicester? I think Leicester, I think they will be back. Brendan Rodgers will be back. If he needs money to spend and bolster the squad, I think the owner will say, no problem, here you go. You just won us the FA Cup. Fantastic. So would he want to leave Leicester? That's the big question. Whether Arsenal have got the money to say, right, he's got to be worth 60 plus million, isn't he? Maybe more. Maddison, he's a great player. He's really improved Leicester, certainly in that number 10 position. I know for a fact Arsenal are looking for a number 10 and a striker at the moment, and it's about getting value for money and what people are worth. But certainly Leicester will price him probably out the market for Arsenal's point of view, and they might have to look elsewhere. I think Odegaard, who was there last season, there's a little bit of a chance he might be at Arsenal still. If the money's right, we know Real Madrid are struggling. They're selling players and they need to get the financial situation back. So maybe
gone to Man United. We give Manchester United a big chance of pushing City further this year.
Well, it gives them a much better chance. Absolutely. As I said before,
Danny didn't fancy him, did he? Danny Mills. When
Varane,
we heard what
he's
Danny
a World
had
Cup
to
winner.
say.
He's a fantastic player. Him alongside Maguire. Look, if he has the same impact Ruben Diaz did at Manchester City, look at John Stones, how he improved with a player alongside him. So Maguire could get even better. I really like Harry Maguire. I think he's a great player. I mean, very confident, always plays most games. He doesn't sit out games, and I think that back two there, they could really do well. I mean, he's brilliant on the ball, Varane. Pace is okay. Reads the game very well. World Cup winner. So much experience. So that back four.
Talking of pace, Ray, Virgil, because he is lightning, he's rapid. Will he get back to that, do you think, having done an ACL?
His positioning is so good as well, Van Dijk. We all know he's a real threat from set plays as well. From corners, he's got a great leap on him. And I think, he'd be fine. I think the medical staff now is so good that I'm sure he'd be fine. I remember Robert Perez Arsenal when he done his cruise ship, and we was all absolutely gutted for him. But he was out for 8 or 9 months, but he come back even better. So I'm sure Van Dijk will be exactly the same. It's a little bit different from your era, Al, when you done your ACL,
sometimes
or even early in my career in the early 90s. It was unbelievable. I remember doing my cartilage, and I played on, and I played the next game, and I ended up shattering it, and I had to have most of it removed.
I'd done my left outside cartilage, and I'm not saying I'm old, but the doctor came in with a saw. I'm like, what?
But the medical staff now, they really do look after the players a lot better. So when they do retire, you see a lot of players, no problem. My knee's fine, and where I'm sure in your era, especially, you see a lot of people limping now, but that's part and parcel of football. If you said to me at 17, you can have a dodgy knee, dodgy hip, but you can be a professional footballer. You shake someone's hand, you bite their hand off. Say, yeah, that's perfect. That's what I want, because all the good of being a professional footballer is worth having a few dodgy knees when you're finished.
TalkSPORT Breakfast with Alan Brazil. Thursday and Friday morning, 6 till 10. On AM, on DAB, via the TalkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. TalkSPORT.